Hey folks, how are you? I hope you're having an awesome day. It's Monday, first day of the week. That means lane one, love. Love's the first one for a reason. It's the most important. Even for you tough guys out there, love is all that matters, right? You love your mom, you love your brother, you love your sister, you love your dad, you love your bros. All the girls out there, you know who you love, who's important to you. I was thinking about what to say today. This is the first blog in the series for 7 Lane Life. We're going to talk about a lot of things, and we're starting with love. So I thought I'll put on some French music in the background, have a glass of wine. Let's talk about love. I thought I'd be talking about romance. That's where my brain went immediately, but love's a lot more than that, right? We can love ourselves. There's self-love, self-acceptance. There's the love of a sibling. There's the love of your children. Nothing beats that one. I've got 3 beautiful daughters. That love, for me, eclipses everything. But wherever you are in your life, or whoever you have in your life, whoever's close to you, I would hazard a guess that love's an important component to your life. You know, at the end of the day, why are we here, right? To build relationships, to care about each other, to experience this crazy journey of life, right? So, in my humble opinion, at the end of the day, it all comes back to love. It's important. And it's not cheesy. I mean, it can be cheesy and fromage and, you know, tacky movies and cheesy romance and whatever. I get it. But if we're honest with ourselves, you know, it's important. So I was going to talk about romance, but we'll get to that another day. Today I wanted to talk about your loved ones, close family members, those people that are really important to us. I lost a loved one today, my grandfather-in-law. He wasn't a man I knew extremely well. I only actually met him once. You know, for about a week. He used to live in London, and him and his partner welcomed me with open arms when I was traveling, just as a young man in my 20s. And my mother-in-law had introduced me to them, of course, you know, over the phone. And I went on this big European adventure, and I went to meet them, and they immediately just welcomed me with open arms as if I was their own born. It was, you know how family can be. Even, you know, not family by birth. They were family, and they treated me like family. And I felt very loved by them, and it was a special time. I remember it fondly. So Mike, this is to you. Cheers. And Jeanette, this is to you. My condolences on your loss today, on our loss. Mike was a special man. A lot of people loved him, and he loved a lot of people, and he showed it. And he was warm and caring, and he was a cool guy, you know? Again, I didn't know him well. He wasn't a huge part of my life, but the brief interactions we had, he showed me a lot of love and a lot of warmth and friendliness and hospitality. You guys put me up in your home. You refused to let me go out without feeding me. You tried to force me to take money to pay for the train. I'm just remembering now, it was awesome. You made me sleep in your bed. You forced me. You demanded that I sleep in your bed, not on the couch, which I thought was just, it was very sweet. I didn't feel fully comfortable putting you out, but yeah, you wouldn't have it any other way. So I remember that fondly. And so to Mike and everybody in your life, you lived a good life. We miss you. We love you. And thank you. Sending my love out to your daughter Jules. I love you. I care for you. You're a big part of our lives, and I know you're going through a hard period right now, losing your dad, and it's probably one of the hardest days for anyone. I can't even fathom when that day comes for me. I'm not looking forward to it. I think maybe if I were to leave you all with a thought on love and life and family today, it would be, if you're distant from someone you care about, either physically or just through your relationship, if you've had a fight with someone you care about, if you've had a falling out, if things have gone a little sideways, I've been there, believe me, I get it. Our egos and our stubbornness can get in the way of reconciling. Sometimes it's the other person's fault. Sometimes they're being stubborn. You know, there's a million reasons not to talk to someone in your family. That'd be a sibling, a parent, a spouse, who knows. My only advice to you is, don't let it go on too long. Pick up the phone, make that phone call. Life's too short. Life's too short. That loved one you care about, and even though you're pissed at them, I know, I get it, I've been there. Even though you're mad, even though you've got big differences, you still love them. That's why you care. That's why you're mad. Just pick up the phone. They could be gone tomorrow. They could be gone next month. I promise you'll regret it if you don't heal that wound. And, you know, maybe you got to be the bigger person. Maybe you got to, you know, lead that person to water to, you know, close that gap and reconcile. Whatever it is, there's a million reasons. But I don't want to go through this life having people I care about that I'm not talking to. And I think all of you probably feel the same way. So if you've experienced this, reach out in the comments, let me know. Especially if you've got a success case, you know, where you've actually healed a fractured relationship. I think it's important. Like I said, life's too short. All we have is each other, spinning around on this rock flying through space, right? On this grand adventure. So I love you all. I love my family most. I care about you. Take care. Until next time. Lots of love.